for me, in my experience, being able to really come back to that relationship with self and develop that foundation of self-love and what does pure love? What does a healthy, loving relationship feel like in my body? Getting clear on that before entering like a dynamic and taking that with me into every dynamic that I enter and really being in my body of like, am I anxious? Am I unable to eat or sleep? Red flags,
Red
not
flag.
not sustainable,
You
not
should
your
just call
person.
this episode Red Flag.
Yeah, totally.
No, we'll get into
Yeah.
some more optimistic stuff, I promise.
Well, but also it's like being able to identify when you're in a trauma bond, so
Yeah.
valuable. And I think you see it, I see it in some girlfriends who, you keep calling back the same kind of person. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
even if you end it with somebody or it ends, unless you do that healing, you'll call back the same puzzle piece, the same unavailable
Yeah.
man, the same whatever the dynamic is, because again, it's our subconscious looking for what we know to be true.
Oh my gosh, great definition. If you grew up with emotionally unavailable parents, where they just weren't tapped in emotionally in whatever way, then this is just another example, then being in a relationship with somebody who's also emotionally unavailable can feel like safety. And it's because the brain is wired for the past in order to predict the future. And so if you've been wired to believe that love looks a certain way, and to your point, have not spent the time and done the work to, first of all, even bring awareness to that pattern, that's the
Mhm.
hardest part. Most of us are not aware of where we have built those patterns and made those our belief system of like, this is what's good and this is what's
Mhm.
safe.